You're probably wondering why I've gathered you all here today. Me too. I turn 18 tomorrow. Yeah. Honestly, like it's sort of stupid how much of a deal we make out of turning 18 as a society. It's like, it's just a number invented by the Romans or some people to calculate time. Like there's not any like cosmic, supernatural, spiritual like change that happens once one becomes 18. But society as a whole seems to think you're an adult and worthy of adult responsibilities like voting and going to real jail and going to see R-rated movies by yourself. Actually, there's not that's pretty much just being a kid. It's a glorified kid. Huh. Honestly, like I I've sort of been complaining about turning 18. Like most people are excited to get older, and I never really have. Well, I was, but I like turning 18. I'm not like super excited. Probably because it came too fast. Like I didn't give like anyone permission for me to turn 18. It just sort of happened, and it was like all my life I've sort of like looked up to 18-year-olds as like, oh, they're so old. They're like can basically go to college. It's like the age when you graduate high school, and it's like viewing them as like super old, and it's like weird. So I've always been a fan, I guess, an enjoyer of the rain. Like when it was rainy outside, I'd go out and like just smell the rain and just like vibe with the rain. I'd like put on some really like sad, depressing music and just like not sad and depressing, but like epic depressing. That subgenre of sad music where it's like where it's like so bombastically sad, where it's like epic and it's like this like rock anthem. Anyway, yeah, I have always liked the rain, so it's fun to it's sort of poetic, I guess, to just be like, oh hey, this is an important moment of my life and it's raining, I guess. Nah, that's stupid. If you were to ask me what is the most important like morsel or like piece of knowledge or truth that I've learned over the past 18 years of existence, I don't know what I'd say. There's a lot to choose from. 18 years of being alive is a lot of time to learn a lot of important things, and I've had a lot of amazing experiences that have taught me so much. But I think, um, searching for a theme in one's life is sort of stupid because like uh, no one's life is like a film where everything resolves in a bow and is summarized in like, oh, it's about forgiveness or it's about discipline or if it's about whatever. But I think if I were to try to decipher some semblance of a theme, it would be contentment, because I am someone who tends to have the ability to see my future very very vividly and have big dreams. A visionary. Uh, just have a big vision for what I want to do with my life and just have it all planned out. And it's very easy for me to fall into the if blank happens, then I'll achieve happiness or whatever, which is, I think, a very easy mind trap for all of us. But um, what I've learned is I need to not think like that. because the reason why is we all have our fantasies, our like rainbow sparkle dimension of our head where we're like, oh, this is what I want. This is if this could happen, then I would be happy. And it's not like that's wrong. Like, to say that's wrong is just flat out stupid, because it's not. If you got something that you truly desired more than anything, you would be happy, of course. But the problem is, once something becomes normal, then it just has reason for discontentment. Does that make sense? Once you've been like with your spouse, once you've lived with them for a long time, the romance wears off a little bit. That doesn't mean it's dead, it just wears off a little bit. And the most important thing, because of that, the most important thing I can do is to see the positives, be content, be happy with whatever I have right now, because no matter what my if blank happens then statements become, no matter what they are, they'll never actually bring true, lasting, eternal happiness. Was that well worded? I don't know.